the next page, I already made that because we made two together already, and I already glued on that leftover piece that I saved for the background pocket. Yeah, okay, so I definitely know that I'm gonna make a fourth page, but I also know that this is going to be the last page. Because 4 it's more than enough, and I do not have that much paper left, and you can stretch it out a lot, and I already did that perfectly, but I think I'm gonna make first the cover, just to be sure that I have enough paper for that, and that I know which embellishment I'm going to use for the cover, and then I exactly know what I have left for everything I already picked out for this kit. So that is what I'm going to do first. So I'm going to pick out the measurements for the cover, and let's go first make the cover and then do the very last page, the allerlast page. Dutch and English together is not a good thing. Okay, so let's do that first. Let's see what measurements we are going to be needed. Okay, let's cut out our chipboard. So we have needed 2 pieces that are 858 by 6.5 inch, and of course you need that double, and then an 858 by 3 inches, and we only need that once. That's for the spine. Alright, so let's make the cover. Okay, let's clearly make some space first, and then I'm gonna see how much paper I need. I think 3 is necessary. Okay, I am gonna use this paper, and it's not just normal white. It's called, yeah, Finalizing. I have no idea, but this paper has exactly the same as Tyvek. It won't tear. It won't. I promise you, it won't tear any. It just won't. And the store that I got it from is going to be stopped next June, so I have to pick it up as long as they have it. So that is why I'm going to use it now, because I like having a white round with this snowy theme paper. So I'm going to add 1 paper on here, and of course then the other one. That's 1, and then another one, and I'm gonna prove you in just a second that this paper won't tear. So it's perfect to make for the covers. Okay, now let's burnish this down so it stays there. Okay, that's that. I need to have some place right here, guys. Alright, so let's grab the first one, and yeah, I'm gonna use some glue and tape together just to make sure it stays here. Let me put some on. Let's peel it off. And of course all the covers are exactly the same, but for those who are watching this for the very first time, I'm just keep making these covers with my camera on. Okay, adding some glue. So that covers it all. Let's start at the left piece. Well, I can use it right here, so I can cut this down just a second. Okay, that's all the first piece. Let me use my ATC gun to give this a bit faster. Otherwise you don't think that I use my ATG. Not at all, but I do use it, but not that much. Okay, now stay away. Stay away. Well, let's see. Yeah, how much is this actually? I think it's, yeah, let's talk in millimeters. This is 4 millimeters, and in inches it's, well, a 3/16. Yeah, I think it's a bit, yeah, 1/8 is not enough. A 3/16 is good. Okay, push it down. Let's grab the last one. Here we go. Let's add some more glue. First the edges. And then in the middle, we do like everything glued down. Okay, again, stay away, 4 millimeters or 3/16. We need that space. Okay. Now, it should be quick dry, but let's cut. I don't have that patience, especially when I'm on camera. Okay, let's cut the first part off. And yeah, I don't think that I can do it right. I'm gonna use my scissors for this one. I want this to be a little shorter. Okay, if this is a very awkward, you don't see what I'm doing, but I'm just keeping this in front of me. So I can cut this way better. There we go. Now I have a little piece, so I can prove to you that this piece, this paper, Finalizing, and you write that down. Perhaps if you are having interest in this paper, you write this down as Finalizing. I have never heard of it, but I know it won't tear down. Okay, this is called Finalizing, and it won't tear. Now try to tear this down, guys. It just won't. I just can't tear this down. Same as Tyvek, you can't tear this down. See? You can't. Yeah. You can't. So, ow. So yeah, I think it's perfect for covers. I have no idea if you have these in other colors. I have no idea. I just choose white. I don't think that she has white. Now I saw earlier these days a woman who fold this down and then cut a corner. Well, let's see if that's a nice tip. So you fold it down and then you cut that piece down. I just wanted to let you know that me too, I always like to learn from others. You never know enough, and I am not going to say that. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm just doing the ways I think for me it's a good way. But let's see how this works out. Okay, now I always like to start at the longest side. I need to clean this up. I needed space. Okay, let's clean it up a bit. Now, what I like to do is I'm gonna use my bone folder and I'm gonna make a nice fold line, so it's easier to fold down. Now use your thumb or your finger to bend this. Use that line we just used. Now I'm gonna wrap this. I'm gonna use my tool. I'm just going to bend all the way. First I'm going to use my hand, so it's this good size. Then I'm going to use my bone folder. Right, that's cool. Now I am going to use my double-sided tape. There we go. And of course I'm going to use some glue if it's not closed. Yep, here we go. And some in the middle. Just want everything to be nice on its place. Now I know it's white, so be careful that you don't have dirty hands or anything, or so that's just, but it's just that little edge you're going to see when the project is done. But anyway, this is how it looks, and I'm gonna go to the side so it's a nice edge. Wow, cool. Okay, same way on here. Make a fold line. Okay, now you can also use this method if you like, and just bend it to you. Use first your hands and then use a folding tool. Okay, that's done. Now let's give this some double-sided tape. And some glue. Here we go. And then I think I'm going to use this way. I always start in the middle and then I go to the end. Use your tool. And then I go to the top and make a nice fine edge. Okay, let's see, that works perfectly. Now go to the small side and do exactly the same thing. Bend with your fingers first. Use your tool. And I like to use double-sided tape. Use some extra glue. And fold it in. And then again on the side for a nice clean edge. Okay, again, last piece. Bend it with the fingers. Almost there, and then the cover is, the base is done. There we go. The sides for a nice clean cut. Okay. Now the only thing what I do not like about that method that I just told you, will fold it in, I cut it too short. But you won't see it when it's done. But the next time, keep in mind that you will keep 1 or 2 millimeters away before you cut that edge. I did not do that yet. I'm just showing you that method that I saw on YouTube the other day. But I think the method is good, but you need to stay away from that edge when cutting. So that is my mistake. Okay, so now we can use our bone folder to squeeze that paper in that opening. Do the same thing on here. And then our base page is done. Okay, what do you think? See, a nice, clean, white cover. And to show you that the measurements are perfect, this is what's getting inside. Okay, yep. And I did use the 3" because we have another page to do, and we do like to have something in some place for decoration and everything. So yeah, that's it, guys. Now the fun part starts. Yay! Decorate the cover. Oh, that's my favorite part of all. I do like always actually starting with the cover, because that gives a good start to go on. But sometimes if you don't have that much paper, it's definitely a good tip to start with the pages first. Then you know exactly how wide your spine is going to be. So you have it perfect. Well, at least I hope. I hope it is. Alright, so let's cover it up. Let's see what we're gonna use. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's a brand new day, and I was planning to start really early today, but yeah, some things mixed up. And of course, being on YouTube is not only rolling the camera. No. I had to make some adjustments on some videos. So anyway, after editing, I'm getting ready to start with the cover because I'm so excited. I always love making the covers. That makes an album, I always think. Now I'm gonna use burlap for the spine. So the blue and the white and the winter cozy time is coming back in that. And so I'm gonna grab my pieces that I think is going to be on the front. So these are my pieces that I kept left, and of course I do have more because I do still want to make one more page, but I think that burlap will make a nice front. What do you think? I think it is. Alright, so let's start first with the burlap, because that for me is always a little tricky to see if that is last perfectly. Now what we can do is we can fold it around it like this, and that would be nice, but I always am afraid that this is going to be a bit too thick when this is coming in that spine, in this groove right here. So yeah, what do you think? But I do like that this is all the way around. I think that's a better idea than we sew this, but that's an option too. And then glue this down just on that bottom. What do you think? Shall we try it? Do it all the way around inside. I know it's tricky because I do gonna make an extra piece inside here. So I think that's too tricky for this album because I do gonna make some extra chipboard in here. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna stay out of that album. So I'm gonna make this first nice flat, and the easiest way to do that is perhaps use some double-sided tape. Okay, let's cut this off. Shall I do need another one? Perhaps. Let's use another one. Okay, let's peel this off the best way we can. Yep, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Oh, and in the meantime, I did turn on my heat gun just to be sure. I don't know if I'm gonna use that, but just to be sure, then I already have that on. Alright, but this I think will stay perfectly. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, so let's find that second nice touch. Not nice touch, but you have to make sure. Let's turn this so I can fold it right away. So if I'm gonna stay just a slightly bit off that edge, then stretch this and just fold that new fold line. Okay, this is good. Yes, okay, let's add some new double-sided tape. Okay, let's see if I can peel this off. There we go. That's that. Checking if I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording, so no mistakes today. Yay! Let me just double check if I'm still good. So checking out that you are staying right here at that edge, not over it. Stay in that white line. And then just to be sure, I'm checking it on this side too. And when I am, oops, my nail is getting stuck on that double-sided tape, but I am good. Yes. Okay. That is that. Nice straight lines. Perfect. So that is the first thing. And now we can put this around just easily like it. Alright. So how shall we attach this? Well, I think with double-sided tape will do. I think that is. Now you see here a darker edge and here. And actually I don't like that, but I think when it's, oh no, I don't like that. Perhaps I need another piece to cover this up. So it's better, let's see. Oh, I do have a piece that's left. Perhaps it's nice if I cut this down and glue it down. Perhaps that's better. Yeah, I'm a perfectionist, I know, but it's better to do this right away than when it's stuck already on that album and then you are thinking, I should have done that or that. Then it's no turning back. So I'm gonna add another piece. So especially when the white is coming through, you don't want that. So I'm gonna add some tape. And then I'm going to add that piece on the back. Okay, let me peel this off and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I glued that extra piece on the back and now it looks way better when this is on that white. See, no coming white underneath. Alright, for this moment my burlap is 8 by 858. Now what I did is, and this is just only for me to see where that spine edge is. So I just put a little distress ink on. Now let's see, how wide is this? I think this is way too wide to overlap. Normally I like a 2.5, 3, so yeah, 1 inch actually is wide enough for a spine. Perhaps, well, let's make it 1.5 so we still can use that overlap for adding a nice ribbon or something. So I want this 1.5. So I'm gonna make a guideline 1.5, and on here too 1.5. Gonna make just to be, then I'm going to be straight with my burlap, making a guideline. Alright, so I can cut this down. Let's see which one is straight. Well, it's either way straight, but here there are already some ruffles. So let me first cut this one nice straight. Or shall I use my knife? Can this be cut nice? I don't know. Let's test it out. I think it should, but you never know. And I'm always in test things out. No, that's a fail. Wah, 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 wah. Let's use the scissor. That's, I think, a better idea. Okay, let's cut this. Alright, that's one. Nice straight. Now I'm gonna measure. So this is one piece, and then here is that line. Now I don't think that this will be seeing, but I can cut this down. And I'm just going to follow that thread so it's straight. There is a thread line in there, so you can follow that. So it's straight. Oh yeah, see, nice. I like this. Yep, and now this fits nicely in between. That is perfectly. I am gonna add all the way double-sided tape, and then before I'm gonna add this, then I'm gonna use some heat gun too. Heat glue, my glue gun. Then I'm gonna use that too. So it will stay perfectly on that spine. So I'm going all the way around and inside. So I come back to you in just a minute. Because this takes a while. And you can use wider double-sided tape, but I don't need to grab. This is just fine. Okay, well, my sweater is completely full with all burlap little pieces like here. But okay, that's good. Oh, it seems like I have an animal. I do, but not with that color hair. Anyway, okay. Now, what I do like is I want this to be a little with some glue. So perhaps I'm gonna add some glue on this edge. I think that is the only part that I do want some hot glue. And then I'm just going to add the first piece. Okay, pushing it down. Okay, this will not be moved anywhere. This holds, I guarantee that. Alright. Now, I want some bits here. So I'm gonna push this a little to the top. And then a bit more, and I think I need to apply a new glue. Alright, I'm gonna turn this over. I'm still holding this. I'm holding this. Where is a new glue piece? Yeah. How in the world? Oh yeah, like that. Let me grab another one. This is not my idea. I saw this somewhere else on YouTube, but it's a good tip. I like that tip. Alright. Now move on to the last piece. Here we go. Okay, this looks pretty sturdy to me. Yes, I like this. Cool. Okay, let's do the test if it bends too. Yes, it bends perfectly. I am happy. Yes, that works perfect. Very, very nice. Oh my gosh, I love this. Cool. That is so awesome. Alright, now the next step. Yay! I'm gonna search for the papers that we are gonna add, and then after that we are going to add some more ribbons or something like that. But first we're gonna see which papers. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, let's start. So I wanted these two. Let's make some place right here. I wanted to use these two for the back. And then I'm gonna use this picture. Now to fill up, I'm gonna cut some strips. And I'm gonna, well, yeah, I do. I'm gonna cut these at, what's this, a 1/2 inch? I think it's a 1/2 inch. So I'm starting with that blue, and then I'm gonna see if that's the order, but of course we need that another one for the bottom, and I'm gonna use the same strip order on this side too. Right, so that is, and of course I need to cut the length in the good size, but that is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to see in which order, and then I cut these on the right angle to fit nicely against this burlap. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, I glued already the front on. So I'm going to do the back with you together. So I'm going to turn this page. So be aware that I am doing the back. But that's similar to the front. Okay, so that was not, I believe, something that I need. Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the first strip. And I'm gonna smooch all the way around. Take your time. It's the front cover, so you don't want that it's not nice. Alright, let's start with the first piece. Start at the top. Top. If you see a nice white edge all the way around, then you are good. Alright, let's grab the next one. The light blue strip. I'm going to use that first. Adding some glue. Glue it down with a nice white edge. Okay, then I'm going to use this brown strip, and of course I could do that smooching earlier, but I just want to show you that it's it's not it's not that much work. That is what I want to say. Sometimes I need to breathe and talk, girl. So yeah, I could do this off camera, but yeah, I did already the front cover off camera, so okay. Alright, let's glue this down. And of course, this is very easy. It does not need to be shown in a tutorial, but what the heck. I just like to talk to myself. And that's that's another object that I want to tell you. Since I am doing these tutorials, my family members notice that I do talk a lot to myself lately. Well, not lately, I do that quite a lot lately. And I get used to talk to myself, even when I'm, for example, when I'm cooking dinner or when I'm after the computer searching for things or editing or something like that. I do talk to myself a lot. And yeah, I get used to that. I don't know, but is that odd? No, it isn't. It's just a way of habit. Now, before I talk too much, I need to take care of this, that this is not going to be glued down upside down, because this is the back cover. So Diane, yeah, now I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself. Diane, don't mess this up and don't glue this the wrong way. So, if you are watching this and if I'm doing this wrong, I can't hear you. But I think I'm good because I'm still focusing and I'm still, so now this needs to stay upside down. Okay, I think I managed. Alright, with a nice white edge all the way around. That's how I like it. Alright. And if this is not completely perfect, like here, no worries, because we're going to add some ribbon on that, so no worries. Alright, so yay! Yep, I like how this turns out. So this is the front and this is the back. Cool. Yep. Yeah, and I did glue this upside down, the words. Can you imagine that? Well, it's the back, so no worries, but yeah, of course. There are always being mistakes, and perhaps you are shouting at me, Diane, you put the words upside down. Okay, that's just me. Okay, no worries, I will leave it. It's just a Scrapqueen album needs stupid mistakes. Okay, let's see what ribbon I am gonna use for a nice edge here. Let's see, how wide is this? Yeah, we can add a bit over this. This is quite a lot, so yeah, nice. All right, let's see. I was not recording. Okay, so I hope the last video was perfect. So I have to tell you first what I'm gonna do. So I like to search for some options, and like I told you before, but you didn't know that because I wasn't recording. So glad that I checked. I do like this color combination. What do you think? But there is also a possibility to use this green. I do like this combination too, very much. But I think I'm gonna use for blue or this blue. No, that other blue. This vintage blue I like. Alright, so I'm gonna start, and I'm starting with this lace. Now I don't have enough for both sides, and so I'm now just going to do the front. Now first of all, I'm going to check how far I want to go with this lace. I don't want too far, so I think I'm going to use this round, these circles. That is the thing that I like to add on that, on the edge. I think that's wide enough. So first of all, I'm gonna add some, just starting at this point. Okay, and then I'm gonna work, oh, this is not, I'm gonna work down here. I think I'm gonna use something else than my fingers, otherwise it's all stuck to my fingers. Oh yeah, this works way better and it's easy to peel off than my fingers. Okay, another piece. Go to the bottom. Here we go. Cool. Alright, now this is going to be a little long, so I'm going to cut this off. Be gentle with that. Here we go. Yes. Alright, now I don't think that this is going to be in the way, but I'm definitely going to glue down each of this piece. Here we go. You can push this nicely in that burlap. I was going to say bourbon. Oh my gosh. Why am I thinking about that? It's Monday, it's Tuesday morning. Good Lord. Anyway, let's push that in that burlap. And that's that. Well, it's getting smoochy anyway. Okay. Alright, so that is nice. That fits perfectly. Cool. Right, let's see. Let's see which now I want to use. I think I'm gonna first cut this down in half. And I want to use this one, but I think for this one I like to go in to be around it. I think that's better. And you see now nicely that vintage look. I like that. So I'm gonna cut this down. Now, which one is needed first? I think the blue one. And I'm gonna add that blue right across this piece right here. Yes, yep, let's do that. Yeah, how we can apply this the best way. I don't think that the heat gun will do the trick. So I'm gonna try first some double-sided tape. Let's just give it a try. And this one is a little wider. Take another one as needed. Okay. Let's give it a go. So first the blue one. Okay, and I'm gonna lift this up so this will come loose and I can wrap this around. Yes, nice. Okay, now I see that here is some of this white lace coming under, so I'm just going to tuck that in as good as possible. Perhaps I could cut that down a bit, but there's no need. Now I'm gonna add a little glue so it will stay down, all of it. Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, maybe tuck this in a bit, or perhaps I can cut this down. That's better. Yes, alright, and now the last part is, we still have a little space because this is going to raffle. So I'm gonna make sure that this is not going to be loose. So just measure. I don't think the last part we can do that on the last track. Okay, again on that round pieces, I'm gonna add this final touch. Nice, push this straight. I like this. Yeah, I do. Oh yes, this is cool. Here we go. Okay, now just gonna see where the end is and then fold this. Yep. Squeeze it and cut it shorter. Here we go. And then we go all the way to the bottom. Here we are. See, that is not that hard to do. Nope, it isn't. Burlap. Okay, am I loose? Yes, I'm loose. Yes, I like that. What do you think? What do you think? What's wrong with my scissor? I did something with my scissor, but I have no idea what. Well, we'll look that up. Anyway, what do you think? I like it. So, yep, with that image, I'm gonna put this on some white. Oh my gosh, what's happening with you? What is? There's something that needs to be cleaned. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happened with this. Look how tight I need to push this. There is something going on, but okay, I need to take care of that. Oh, let me grab another scissor for just a moment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this nice. And then I'm gonna smooch this. Let me use a little corner punch. Okay. Let's smooch the edges. Let's see, well, I do have this left. That's that Volant Jippo. So I'm going to use this for the background. But you can use this also for using it only for the spine. So if you don't want to throw this away, or if you don't want to use this for the background, then you can use this for the next project. Oh, I need to cut this way better than I just did. Yes. Okay. And then for the last piece, I'm gonna glue this down on some black. Oh yeah, what trouble do I do? Let's use this piece. Let's use some black. Here we go. Then it pops up real nice. Ooh, alright. How in the world am I having glue in my clothes? That's why. Because you craft with it. Yes, here we are. Okay. Yes, that is how I like it. Okay, so the front is almost done, and I'm not going to add this just now because I do want to wait for the flowers till I have the papers in. So that is for the last step. But first we're going to do the back. Now, we don't have that lace. Well, I don't. Perhaps you have in your stash. But I just have only this. So let's see. Of course, I want to use that blue and this one too. So that is what's coming back. So I'm going to add this same way as we did at the front. And then it's done. And then it's done. Okay. Yep. Let's do that. Okay, so that's the back. So I think for the back it's pretty nice. What do you think? That does not need extra that white lace. No, it isn't. I like how this turns out. Cool. Still very nice with that brown cream color. Yeah, I like how this turns out. Okay, so that is for what so now I stop for the cover, and now I'm gonna go to the inside and let's see what we are going to do on the inside for that binding. Okay, so cool. Okay. Alright, first step is make another chipboard, and I like this chipboard to be a millimeter smaller than the one is for the spine. And same story for the length. I do like this a bit smaller. So I'm gonna cut, yeah, I think for the top. Well, let's first cut this out. So I'm gonna cut this off and then I'll come back to you, or I will stay with you. Either way, perhaps I'm gonna stay with you. Let me first cut. I love my viscose. It cuts 2mm chipboard. Alright, so this is, yes, this is nice. And now I'm gonna cut a bit of that top off. Let's say yeah, this I like. Okay, so now it is all the way around 1mm smaller. Okay, that is what I like. So this is what we are going to use for the spine, for the binding. Now I did already a little testing, and the meaning is that we are going to make these little things, these little curves in that spine, in that chipboard. So your elastic is staying in this piece, so it will stay there. Ooh, okay, so that is the meaning. All right. So yeah, I think we are going to do first. What is beneath it? I think we are gonna first add some black. I have to grab another new stack. I believe this is the third one. Did you count with me together? I don't know. Is this the third one? Perhaps it does. I try to count for you guys how many I use, but can't promise you that that is correct. But I think this is the third pack of 10 papers, I believe. But anyway, what we are going to do is I'm going to grab a new piece of A4 and I'm going to apply this piece of chipboard on that paper. Well, I can use only glue, but let's use some double-sided tape too. Okay, let's check if I'm recording. That's an issue for me, but it's totally a waste of time if I forget to film or push the wrong button. That's totally a waste of time, because then I do need to do it all over, and we don't want that. Let's make some space here, guys. Okay, so let's put this on, and I'm just going to eyeball this. Alright, then I'm gonna make this fold around it. Okay, and then let me see if this is this straight. If I do this like this, I think it is, but I need to check if this is straight. Yes, it is. It's straight. Okay, I'm gonna do this on here too. So I'm just gonna fold this in here, place this down, and go each direction. Check if you are straight. Yes, this is straight. Okay, now I'm gonna glue this down. Do we need all the way? Yeah, let's just glue it all the way. to the other side. And let's glue this down. Okay, so this should be the base. Let's check it out. This should be fitting nicely in here, and that does. Here it's a little awkward, but I think, yeah, we're doing fine. I think perhaps I should do this a bit better, but that's just a ½ millimeter off. But okay, so this is the base, and now I want that that measurements. So let's see, what measurements do we like. Now we are going to have 4 pages, and I'm not going to do more because I do like some left for the inside cover, front and back. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see, this is 278. Now first thing I like to do is make the middle. The middle is right here. Then I'm gonna see how far. I'm gonna do this off camera, and then I give you the right directions. Okay, a few moments later. Okay, yeah, I normally use my calculator. So if I have 4 pages, and let's say I'm talking now in centimeters, for me that is way easier. If I and it's 7 centimeters, and I have 4 pages, then I do 7 part 5. Then I have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different measurements. Well, openings, the same openings, and that is how I calculate. But in inches I can't calculate that easy. I don't know how, but yeah, I'm still Dutch, so the centimeters are just in my head and in my calculating machine. Anyway, what I did was I start at a ½ inch and make a mark. And a ½ inch, that's in centimeters 1.3. Now the next mark I'm gonna make is 9/16. Yeah, an awkward number, but it's 9/16. And in centimeters that's 1.4 centimeters. Next up again, 9/16, 1.4 centimeters. Next up again, 9/16 or 1.4 centimeters. And then it should be ending up a ½ inch too. Okay, and yeah, a ½ inch, that is what I just said, 1.23. Okay, so that is what I'm gonna do. And now I'm gonna measure the same thing on top here. So ½ inch, and then 9/16, 9/16, 9/16, and then I have left and half. Okay, that is the measurement that I need. Now I have a lot of marks already. So I have to be careful that I use the right one. And then I'm gonna make drawing a line all the way from top to bottom. This is the back, so you're not going to see this when this is in the album. It's our guideline. And our guideline is necessary for make those little grooves. Okay. last piece. Here we go. That's correct. That's perfect. Now I am gonna grab, and I don't know if everybody have this tool. I hope you do, but if you don't, I tested out already. If you don't have this tool, you can make this with your knife. A little square. That works exactly the same. So I don't telling you that you need to buy this. You don't. You can make a nice triangle here, same way with your knife. Okay, but I'm gonna use my, did I use the small one or the big one? I think the small one. Yeah, I think the small one. Alright, so now I'm gonna use my guideline and I'm just going to cut down a half hole with your fingers, just like this. See that? A nice groove. Okay, so I'm gonna do this all 8. Okay, that's 4. And then this part. Oh, that needs a little deeper. Yep. Okay. Well, that's good. It's good. Okay. Now, of course, I don't like this gray look. So get a, let's use this one. Let's get a marker or something like that, and then just color that gray black. You don't want to see that gray. It's just a finishing touch. Okay. Nice. Yep, finishing touch is done. Alright, next step, grab some elastic. Now you don't need to use very thick elastic, but you want to use elastic that holds. Now I'm gonna use this elastic. For me that's working just fine. And how wide is this? Let's see. This mat is 85. So this is 116 and 30. I think 1.5 meters that this is, but okay, let's check it out. Perhaps it's better to measure this. That's 1 time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 times. So let's see if this is wide enough. Now, I'm gonna hold my finger right here in the middle. I'm just going to start at the first one. Now, how tight do we like this? Oops. Perhaps it's better to use a clamp. Can I use a clamp for this? Let me please use a clamp. Let's see if that is working. Clamp, 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 clamp. Here's one. Let's see if this will hold. I hope it does. Now let's see how tight does this need. I do want to add my finger around it, underneath it, but it needs to be sturdy enough. So you have to check that out. Well, okay. if I'm stretching this all the way, well, then it's too tight. So I'm gonna stretch all the way and give it just a little loop. Okay, so I'm stretching it out, a little loop. Stretching it out, a little loop. And then stretching it out, a little loop. And I think then it's nice. Yeah, I think I like that. That's cool. Alright, so this helps very, very much indeed. And we still have left, so that's good. Now I'm gonna tie this. I'm gonna tie this as tight as possible. Yeah, I'm terrible at this, I know. But with some time, I can do it. Oh. And if I can, then you definitely can. Yep, now I have it. I got it, I got it. Here we go. Now make another loop. Knot. Just to be sure it holds. And I finished. I managed my scissor working again. I put some oil, coconut oil on it, and now it's nice. I don't know why it's that. Perhaps my glue gun was on it. I don't know, but anyway, this is the binding. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Now I'm gonna hear you. We do like that this is staying here. So let's give this just an extra, and of course we do need this anyway. So let's apply some double-sided tape on the edge. It's strangled in my twine. Okay. Okay. Let's do that on the bottom too. Here we go. Now I want to stay, I just want to, that this is all being stay put. So yeah, this is needed. So I'm gonna grab this piece right here and put this. Now I can cut this down. Let's see. Let's make another loop. Not a loop. Strange woman. Okay. That works perfect to me. I'm gonna add a bit more. Just to be sure that it's staying on its position, I am gonna add some double-sided tape on the back too. So it stays there. Just some extra caution. Alright, now this is going to be in that groove from the spine, so why not add some of this too? Oh yeah, it will cost you double-sided tape, but hey, you're going to make a nice project that is lasting forever, so you want to do that. You want to use extra cautious. Let's see if I can manage that with my wool. Nope, this is the last piece. Okay, last piece out. Okay, burnish that down. Let's see, that's all. That double-sided tape is attached nicely against all my elastic, and it will if it's, we are going to place that down on that spine, but just to make sure that it will. Okay, yay, that's it. Okay, so it's time to glue it down in our album. Oh, spooky. Very excited. Now I know that one piece of mine is not completely correct straight, but I'm going to do the best I can. See, this one is just slightly perfect and this is just a slightly bigger, but that's no problem at all. Now let's see, where is the middle? So I can make a nice I do like be seeing where I'm at it. So yeah, we have that groove right here and right here. Now I don't want to fold this down in the wrong direction, but this we need to check. So I'm just going to fold this a little so it's our guideline. Okay, so the guideline is to put this in the same curve as we have here at the bottom, and that's the same one we need at the top. That's perfect. Yes, I like that. Alright, so let's first remove one bit. I'm not that chit-chatting when something exciting is happening. I noticed that. I am always so curious when something is new to be tried out, if it's working and if it's not, and yeah, I always I'm a little nervous when that happens, but let's see what this goes. So the rest I will peel off later. First I'm going to check out this curve at the bottom, and that is right here, and I am going to use a bit of my hot glue just to be sure. So, but before I'm going to glue this in, I just want to see how far I can. So if I am in the way with my hat, yeah, it's just that millimeter that we checked. Alright, so I'm just going to put just a little down here, just to be sure, checking that groove. Place that down. Okay. Good push. And I'm keeping this up just a little. Okay, I'm gonna turn this to this side, and I'm just keeping this a bit up so I can apply, just to be sure, a little extra hot glue. And now I can push this down right here. push it down. And then the rest will follow when we are going to push this down. Okay, that looks nice. Yeah, now we're just going to peel this off. I am watching. I should have done this a little higher, but I am not going to peel that off. It's perfect. It's just a little, could have done this a little higher, but I'm not going to remove that for just that 1 millimeter. You have to be not too perfect. Okay, it's handmade, guys. It is. Okay, let's peel this off. Okay, let's push it down. I'm going to the other side and peel the rest off. There we go. Okay, let's burnish it down. Be gentle on this curve. Be gentle. We are going to bend this in just a sec. Just going to, I'm going to use this to make sure that my tape on the other side of my chipboard is attaching, but it will. Alright, now I'm going to use my bone folder and make that soft squeeze. So my paper is going to be in that groove. See? That fits nice. Nice in here. See that nice bump? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, do that again. Gentle. Be gentle and push this in that groove. Okay. Is nice. Now of course, because we have a double chipboard, it's not allowed to make this completely flat, but if this is flat, that works. This, it don't have to be all the way flat like we just could. Now it isn't because we use that extra chipboard. Okay. Wow, this looks pretty sturdy to me. What do you think, guys? Cool, I like it. I do see here a little of that glue. Now I know I am a perfectionist. I'm gonna try to get this off. I don't want to ruin this, but I'm just going to see if that is possible. Oh yes, cool, nice, I like that. Am I a perfectionist? I don't know. I think I am a bit. Alright, so yeah, I like that. That is so cool. And for just to check it out, grab your first album. And then the meaning of all this is that you can apply this underneath all the way. Wait just a second. What's in the way? Something is in the way. Perhaps the front. Wait just a second. Let's remove this. The closure for just a moment. So I have a better view. Okay. Okay, that works. That works, perfect. Oh my. Oh yeah, I love that. It's perfect. Just how I had it in mind. So yeah, this is a little wiggable. I love that. And yeah, you can still add lots and lots of more, as much as you like. I like it. This will stay on its place, but I like it how it turns out, guys. Yay! And I do like that it's removable. So cool. That's awesome. So yeah, cool. I like it. I like it. See, and you still can add this out pretty easy. I think something is in the way, but I think that's just what's in the way. Something is in the way. Unless if I have it. Oh yeah. See, I think this is in the way. But anyway, it works. Yay! Oh my gosh. I had this idea for several months now, and I'm so glad that I finally did it. And I'm so terrible that this is not exactly perfect, but we need to put some black on here too. So that is the next step what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut these papers and then I'll be back in just a second. Cool. But the bottom is perfect. I wish this top was, but no worries. I'm going to fix that.